Alexander Volkanovski just defeated Diego Lopez last night at UFC 314 to become the two-time UFC featherweight champion. It's very exciting to see. It's cool to see Volkanovski come back from a two-fight losing streak and get the belt back to him. But before I give you guys my thoughts on the full fight, if you guys can, please subscribe to this channel and let's aim for 20 likes on this video. Anyways, let's get into it. So yeah, the first round happened. I gave that, first round of Volkanovski pretty convincingly. I easy 10-9. Volk, just to keep it short because I think it's pretty easy to say he won it. I was outlanding him. He made him stumble a few times and just, gave Diego Lopez different looks. Like, Volkanovski's been in this game for a long time while, making Lopez, seem like he's just entering the sport in the UFC. So yeah, I give him that first round. The second round, I guess, was a little controversial. I didn't really think so, but I see why people argue Lopez winning the second round. I personally gave it to Volk. I think it's a 10-9 Volk. Even though he did get knocked down in the second round, yes, Volk did enough, in my opinion, to sway it towards him to make sure that that knockdown that happened within the last few seconds of the second doesn't really affect him overall within those 5 minutes. So yeah, I give round two to Volkanovski. Still though, crazy that Volk got dropped within the end of the second. I thought it was kind of like it was going to look like last time with Ilya and Volk, but thankfully the bell came and he wasn't entirely out of it. For the rest of the fight, I give rounds 3 and 5 to Volkanovski, but the fourth round, Diego Lopez definitely had his moments within the fourth round. Maybe I thought, hey, the fourth round, he won that. Maybe gives him that momentum within the fifth to potentially try getting, a 10-8 within that one to make it a draw or try knocking him out within the fifth. But Volkanovski just closed it out. But yeah, Diego Lopez definitely had his moments within the fight. I wouldn't see, obviously, Diego Lopez lost the fight. That's no question about that. But I feel like this Volkanovski fight will help Diego Lopez in the future of his UFC career because he definitely had a lot of good moments, I would say. His first 5 round fight, he dropped Volkanovski in the second round. He won a full round against Volk on top of that. And, even in the rounds when he did lose, he still was holding himself there. You know what I mean? He was gun shy. Definitely in the beginning of the fight, he was gun shy. But it's a learning experience at the end of the day. I think this fight will help Diego Lopez grow, into the future. And when Volk decides to retire or he does lose the belt, it's still very possible that Lopez will become a champion at some point in that division, in my opinion. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the fight. If you guys like this video, please do that. Let's get to that 20 likes. Hit the subscribe button and comment down below what you guys think of the fight.